Another day, another vlog. Somewhat I'm just talking in this one as I do in some days. Some days I could see my reflection in that. Some days I give you a vlog. Some days I sit down and talk, and today's one of them days where I sit down and talk. It's been a good day, I suppose. Nothing too interesting happened today. I did stuff I was supposed to do. I was active this morning doing something, but I don't remember what. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I don't really have too many thoughts right now. My mind is a lot more calm. I'm more thinking about, I did get a very important phone call today. I forgot to mention that. And we will have to talk about that at another time. Something about the future, but there was not a call. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll talk about it in the future. I'm not gonna bring it back to this, but in the future something's gonna happen. Be like, oh, that's happened, and yeah. Anyway, there's nothing to say. I kind of just chilled. Have you ever seen the movie The Raid Redemption? You should watch it. It's a very good movie. There's also a movie called Revelation or Revelations. It's a Korean movie, South Korean. I'm sure there are North Korean movies that I have access to that I could watch at some point. Whereas a South Korean movie, I don't want to tell you anything more, but it's called Resurrections. You should watch it. It's a good movie. Subtitles though, Subtitles. Oh, Naruto fans should know what this is. Yeah, okay, this is dangerous. That's a good stretch. There's something to talk about. I should smoke some weed or something. I don't know. Just smoke with me Sundays or something. I don't know. Who knows? The future is bright. It says March, and I'm going until December 31st. So a lot could happen in that time. I am just banking on just figuring this out as I go along, That's all, and I'm really just banking on that. I saw an old video diary, number 8. That one actually took me a while to make it. I had footage from other things and I spliced it together to make the video that I have there. I think it was number 8. There was a lot of effort I put into that one. That was a fun video to make, to be honest. It didn't really make sense to me when I was done making it because my brain was so fried because of all the thought and effort I put into it. Probably should have put it down for another week or something and then picked it back up and try to figure it out. But yeah, it was a good episode. I reminded myself that this is a video diary and it's also my video diary, so as much as I would like for a lot of people to watch my content, I also am really just doing this for me. I can't lose sight of that. That is very important information. So I will make content that I know that people will like because I do want people to watch my stuff and get Patreon supporters and all of that. But maybe after this year, but for this year the goal is to make videos and every day, because the more consistent I am, the more I'm going to try things and the more I'm going to learn, and then at the end of the year I could decide what I'm going to do after that. If I continue, that'll be crazy. It'll be crazy if I continue. But if not, then I don't. I don't. I'm itching to make some long form content, but I'll have to really schedule for that. Scheduling is such hard work. Sticking with the schedule is even harder. I'm still trying hard to stick to a schedule. It's one of the reasons that I had burnout, minor burnout recently. I don't even think I should call it burnout. I think it's just a step in what you call it, just a normal step of life. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But I was down recently and my brain just wasn't working. It's working a lot better now, but I stopped doing what I was doing, and now it's really hard for me to just go from yeah, rest, relaxation. This is easy. There's nothing for me to do really right now, and to go from that to, yeah, okay, let me focus on everything I'm gonna do every single day. It's proving to be somewhat of a challenge, but I am getting back into it by doing one at a time. So like I'm working out and then um I'm not telling you about that thing I'm doing. That's something I want to just pop up and show you all at some point in the future. Not because it's something I've been trying to do for a very long time, and I'm kind of decided that no matter how difficult or complicated or frustrating it is, I'm going to get that thing done. It's just something I've always wanted to do. Um, I feel like I was saying that to make a point, but I don't remember what the point is. Oh yeah, I'm doing little things one by one. Yeah, so I'm just adding stuff on top of it, and I'm aiming for Sunday to do something like plan for the week, like the daily things for the week, and I'll be determined to stick to it again. I just have to turn back on the determination. But like I said, the burnout taught me something very important. It taught me that I cannot schedule. For one, I can't schedule a month, and I mentioned this before. I can't schedule for a month, so I'm gonna schedule for a week. And for the week, I'm not gonna give like hard and fast, like jump rope for 30 minutes. I'm gonna say jump rope from 5 to 20 minutes or something. So on days where I'm really not feeling it, I could still, accomplish something. I could still be consistent. I could still do a little bit of working out instead of just looking at it and thinking 15 minutes is too much. You know, so it to me it's better. It's better that way, and I learned that because I kept doing, and then I got, I failed in one department, and because I failed in one department, I can now figure out a better way to do it, and I'm gonna fail in another department, and I'm gonna figure out a better way to do it. And honestly, I think I'm going on the road. Y'all hearing that? Yeah, I think my goal is perfection in the sense of just, oh yo, you see, I can't be there. Yeah. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. I remember what I was saying. I think that it was Kobe. Kobe said something interesting. Kobe said, perfection isn't possible, but slowly over time you could, work towards it. Something like that. Like, there's no harm in working towards it in a way, as in, like, you don't beat yourself up when you don't make it because you're a human being, you're not really supposed to make it. But why not try? If that makes sense, like, try to wake up and have a perfect day every single day. Do everything I need to do consistently every single day, with no burnout whatsoever. Is that possible? It's probably possible. I probably have to be eating significantly better, working on significantly more. But I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I just don't like the idea of waking up and having like being so overwhelmed with thoughts. But my mind is a lot quieter than it used to be growing up, so that's also a benefit of getting older and having a lot more experience in life. Because there's a lot of things that I used to care about that I just don't. Like people watch the news and all these things going around with the news and all these things like Trump is doing this and what he named the president of Russia attacking Ukraine and this and that and that and this and that and this and this and that. And listen to me, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I could do about any of that. What I could do is try to make the best of my situation right here in this little island called St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Just try to make the best life that I try to have the best life that I could possibly have living here. Travel occasionally as long as I can, tickets are way more expensive, so that's more of a challenge, but it's still possible, and that's what I'm working on, trying to make the best of life, you know. You know, like how people will get like a serious illness and you know like they realize okay they're going to die soon, and that's like a big deal to them. That's really not a big deal to me because I kind of thought I was going to die from a very young age because I had rheumatic fever. And I remember hearing that I got dead by the time I was 18, and I probably told this story already. It's one of them things I tell because it's such an important part of who I was growing up, because I kind of lived so carefree because I lived to be 18 and I'm like, oh, I'm still here, and I just kept going and just thinking, you know, it could be this year, it could be that year, it's just never been that year. So I don't know. I don't want to die, but not because I'm scared of it. It's just I just enjoy life so much, you know. I enjoy life so much. I really hope there's like another something after this that is also as great as this. You know, I hope so. No, we'll see. We'll never know. You never know. I mean, people believe in God and believe in an afterlife and believe in heaven and hell and, you know, consequences and karma and all those things. I don't know. I don't necessarily have a set belief system, I should call the video that. I don't really have a set belief system. I am very fluid when it comes to my beliefs. In fact, I technically don't really believe anything. In the sense that, like, I know even with like if I decide that I'm gonna just trust science 100%, science has told me that my brain kind of just makes things up, you know. So if I decide I'm gonna listen to science, the science is telling me maybe you should really listen to science because you never really even, you know, we have no idea what's really going on. It's like our brain is hallucinating or just making up what we see, like we see things and our brain just interprets it in whatever way we see fit. It's kind of a weird thing, kind of like it's like you blink all the time, right? But you're not seeing yourself blinking most of the time because you just, like, if you pay attention to it, you notice you're blinking. But if you're not, you don't notice, you know, you're just walking and you're blinking and blinking without a second thought. But it's being interrupted, your sight is being interrupted constantly, but you don't see it because the brain just blocks that part away. Kind of like your nose, you could always see your nose. You could always see your nose. But you don't see your nose because the brain kind of just makes it disappear. I don't know, like it just fades it away. So it looks like you have one clear, at least for me, it looks like I have one clear vision, like a TV, like one full box. It'd be interesting if some people constantly just see their nose, or like there's a or if this constantly, if they constantly see something, or if there's like a split between their vision, that'd be interesting. Do you know that there's this glasses that you put on and makes your vision upside down, so people put them on. If you keep them on for long enough, the brain corrects the image. So like you see it's upside down and you walk it upside down, eventually brain just flips it upside down in a way that you know and understand. Which makes me think the brain is significantly crazier than we realize. Significantly crazier than we realize. Like this thing is, you know, so I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. And I'm okay with that. I ask a lot of questions, a lot of why. And I've come to a very important conclusion. People don't really know what they're doing. Like, people don't really know anything. Like, people believe in a God either because they grew up in a home, or they grew up, like, instead you grew up in something, so the chance of you being Christian over Muslim is significantly higher. Islam is significantly higher. Why? Because of very few Muslims here in comparison to Christians. So when people here talk about God, they mean the God of the Bible. If you grew up in Afghanistan, then where Islam is the main religion, the chance of you being Islam is significantly higher than being a Christian. You know? it's a matter of you know, like your environment, because so you adapt based on your environment, so you don't really decide who you become. I mean, you probably can to an extent later in life, but never fully, you know, like the way I speak is because of how I grew up. My mother made sure that I learned English. I learned to speak standard English, and I live closer to the town side, so I didn't really, you know, pick up the Vincy dialect accent as well. I kind of feel like I sound weird when I try to speak dialect, but I don't know. I could, maybe I do, maybe I don't. You know, I spent some time in America in a Christian university, Christian household, not very strict, but strict is strict, a lot more strict than I would have appreciated. So there was not a lot of outside influences, and that's kind of the point of it. You know, they want to keep you safe, but two, especially in Christians, like a certain type of Christians, they want to limit outside influences because they don't want you to be, you know, led astray or anything. That didn't work. They tried to be as strict as possible. They tried to lead me in whatever direction that they thought my life should be, and it just didn't work because you have no control over that. I went to grammar school. That had a major impact on my life. I met different people with different experiences that when I grew up here, and then I saw the world in a whole different way, because I'm like, well, this is how I thought life was. This is not how life is, you know. And I learned a lot, and then I just kept learning. All I do is learn. Well, all I did is learn. I'm trying to do more things now. It's not as fun, honestly, because learning is a lot of fun. Learning is because there's so much new information. But like I said, money has to be made, and you do what you do to make the money in this capitalistic society. Hopefully, I can. I keep looking at my reflection. Hopefully, I can at some point make so much money that I could spend the rest of my time, my life, just learning fun, cool, interesting things, never having to worry about money. But you know, that's probably every philosopher's dream. I consider myself a philosopher. I would very much love it if Rickyism becomes a thing and people just take things that I say and hashtag Rickyism. Of course, they probably go to my Twitter and find some of my old tweets when I tweeted some outlandish, horrendous things. I'll just hit that up for Rickyism. I would love that. That would make me ridiculously happy. Yeah, I don't know. I said I don't know what I'm going to talk about, and I proceeded to talk for I don't even know how long. But I guess this is it. Shout out to my Patreon, my top tier Patreon supporters. If you just want to support but you don't want to break the bank, there's a $1 option and a $5 option. So you just put the $1 option, the $5 option. But the top tier Patreon supporters go right here. Or maybe over here. Over here has more space. Right here. I'm going to just put it over there from the beginning, so I'll just look like we're doing this when it's actually over there. But yeah, top tier. But that's it. I don't have tea right now. I drank tea earlier. I really like that new milk. If you don't know about the new milk, then you probably wouldn't have gotten this far unless this is the first video you clicked, or you just missed a couple of videos. Who knows? There's so many different possibilities in life. By the way, if you're here commenting, where are you watching this from? I know a lot of people watch on TV. I know some people watch on their phone, computer, but where are you watching it? Like, are you sitting in your living room? Where's the living room like? What color is the living room? Where's it? Are you in your room on the bed? Like Bill, explain your space for me. I want to just know where you're at when you're watching my videos. That's if you want to comment. I know a lot of people don't comment. Some people like and share and everything. I just never comment. And some see me in person too, I just never see anything. I get it. I get it. I guess some people are just shy, or some people just don't really need you to know that they watch your stuff, or they worry that I feel awkward. I do feel awkward sometimes, and sometimes I have no idea what to say. Because there's different versions of me at different times. I'm probably not again. Yeah, there are different versions of me at different times. I need to, oh goodness. Yeah. Anyway, there are different versions of me. Shall I leave them up? Leave them up? I'll leave them up. There are different versions of me at different times. So there's the version of me that I like to call pretty arrogant, where I'm really feeling myself. And you know, people's like, I watch it, I love a video. In my mind, it's like, yeah, you should. My videos are incredible. Why would you not? But that's one version of me. There's another version of me that is just laser focused on what it is that I have to do. So you come in and talking to me, just like, okay, I understand that it's important to you, but yo, I really would love to go and focus on this other thing. And there's a version of me that just loves it, where people come and say, yo, I watch it, and say, yo, that's crazy, yeah. And then especially those who come telling me things in my life that I did not even remember happened. And I love that and everything, you know? And then there's just the kind of more like depressed side of me that's just like, dog, all this too dead. It's all this frustration and everything. Just too dead, you know, don't really want to do anything, don't want to be anywhere, just stressed and frustrated and all and jazzing and all that jazz and thing. But yeah, that's it for the video for today. I really think about making some more tea, you know, but that might not too much work. Not too much work. I'm done. The video is done. I need to figure out what I'm going to call this. I mentioned something. I'll have to watch the whole video over to try to figure out what it is that I'm going to name it. What video did I do yesterday? What did I do yesterday? Because there's a video for tomorrow that's not this one, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, that's it. I said that for the minute time, man. Video done. See you tomorrow.